Good morning, Steve from Lakeshore RV. Just gonna do the walkthrough orientation on your Cougar 25 RES. I'll try to cover as much as I can. If you have questions, you can always ask when you get here and pick it up, or you can give me a call at 231-736-9162. What we'll do this morning is we'll start on the outside, we'll work our way around to the inside, and we'll start right here at the pass-through storage. So in the pass-through storage, there's a couple of things that you'll notice when you open the door. There is, if you want to hook up a TV out here, there's the power outlet and then the satellite and cable TV hookup for a television. Next to it, you're going to notice the in command. Now the in command, that is the panel that's on the inside of the coach, and that's going to operate everything from the heating and cooling to your slide outs, awning. You can see here it's all color coded. Right here you can see exactly what each one is, but most importantly, the reason I took the cover off is to show you right here you have the motors 1 through 5. So you have your slide out motors and then the awning motor. So basically, if the in command panel fails, or if you can't get it to function off of your phone when you hook it up as a remote that way, you can manually operate each individual one here, and then just to execute, just push the button on top. So this is kind of like the manual override for the in command system should you have an issue with it. Then going back out, you have 30-pound tanks. You have one on each side. And then the front of the camper here, show you just a couple of things. You do have LED lights top and bottom there, and those are controlled right here where it says docking lights on. Turn those switches on, and you have your LED lights on the side and then up on the top there. Your pass-through storage right here. I'm sorry, not your pass-through. This is your front storage compartment right here. Your spare tire is in here, as well as your battery, and then it does give you a little bit of other area there for storage. Close that back up. And then as we come around to the side, you'll see the other door here. That's for your other 30-pound tank. As we come over to the pass-through storage, a couple of things in here. There is the automatic leveling system. The control for that is right here. And I'll send you out a separate video on the functionality of this, and we'll show you when you get here too. But really the easiest thing to do is, if you want to retract front jacks, bring them down, take that off, bring them up. As far as getting the fifth wheel on and off of your vehicle, that's the easiest way right there. And then to auto level, you just hit auto level, and then all the jacks will come down and level themselves. Turn that off for now. There is also, just on the back side here, an instruction guide right here on how to hook and unhook the trailer, and how to use the in command. Also in the pass-through storage, you'll see you have your 50 amp power cord, blue coil hose that has a quick connect fitting on one end, and then just like a regular garden hose thread on the other, and that's going to be for your outside shower. That is in this compartment right here. So back out and kind of show you what everything is on this. You've got winterization, which is right there, and then hot water bypass next to that, and winterization on and off. Basically, if you turn winterization on, that switch right there, turn that to on, it will draw out of the winterization. You hook a hose up here, it'll draw out of that for the antifreeze to winterize the unit. So hot water bypass, you'll turn that on to bypass the hot water tank. Winterization, turn that on, and then hook your hose up right there to and then just put it in the antifreeze to winterize it. A lot quicker way than having to dig around behind the you know, where the water pump was at, and then the bypass for the hot water. City water connection, that's if you're at a site that has city water through a hose. You can hook your hose up right there. Black tank flush, that is going to be to flush out the black tank. You'll pull this valve open. Obviously you're going to want it open when you do that, so everything will discharge out of the black tank. Gray tank pull right here. Next to that you have the battery disconnect, and then the key TV. This is where you're going to hook up if you have a satellite, external satellite, or a cable TV at the park. You'll hook those up right here, and then above that is for the Furrion solar panel. If you want to invest in one of those, that's where you would hook that up. Next to that is the hot water heater that you're going to control from the inside through the in command. I'll show you that. Excuse me. And then we walk around to the back side here. You have, this says 50 amp, so that's where your cord hooks up, and then under it for the fresh water, if you want to fill the fresh water tank, take your 751 key, open that up, and then you can fill that up right there with the hose. Going around, you do have the 2-inch receiver hitch on the back there. Just above that is another utility shower, outside shower that has hot and cold water on it, and a little pull-out handheld shower that you can use. Up at the top there, you have the it's prepped for the Furrion backup camera. That there's just 2 screws right at the top there, one on each side, that you can unscrew that, take that cover off, and you can put the camera in. There's a plug-in, literally just a plug-in on the back side of that you would use to hook up the camera. As we continue to move over to the door side here, you have your capital grill right here. This will pull out. You can see the hose on the back there. There's the grill. That hose is going to plug in just underneath. You can see where the yellow plug is. That's where that gas line will plug into the for the grill, into the main gas line. Then you have your smaller electric fridge right out here. Next to that, this rectangular plastic piece, this is for your access to the fridge. It's a condensation tube. Just leave all that together. You really shouldn't have to access the back of the fridge. More for maintenance type thing. Below that is the exhaust for the furnace. And then as we move over to